Hello, my air babies. Welcome back. I'm your host, Sandra Panda with Lotus Flower Bomb Tarot, here to bring you your weekly forecast and what's going on around you, what's being hidden, and what is the likely outcome. Thank you all so much for being here. Thank you for liking, following, sharing, and reposting. I can't wait to start this reading for you guys. I'm going to drop my extended on YouTube after this. And this is just the quick beginning of it. I usually do anywhere between like 15 to 20 minutes for your guys' quick check-in, and then I put it all together and I put it on YouTube for you guys to be able to see it from beginning to end. If you guys would like to follow me over there to get the extended, thank you so much. And also drop a like and a comment down below so that I know you followed me over from TikTok to YouTube. All right, you guys, we're gonna hop right into your messages. So for the first energy that you guys need to know that's around you or something going around you, it says I'm losing everything because of you. So this could be past, present, or future, but somebody is blaming you for them losing everything. Says I'm losing everything because of you. What's really being hidden with this? It says no. Look more into it. Check the facts and the feelings. So this person could be blaming you for it, but it's really not your fault. And Spirit wants you to check the facts, check your feelings, because it's not your fault. Like whatever this person did, they did it to themselves. They chose this. And then for the second energy that's possibly around you guys, this could be one person with both of these energies, or it could be two individuals, okay? So the second one says drinks and drugs are making me crazy for you. So this person could be using drugs, could be drinking, they could have been alcoholic or a drug user before. But if they weren't and then they started again, like this shit is making them crazy. Like if they were a user and then started using again, or if they've never used before, like this shit is making them even crazier about you because they're doing shit that they've never really done before. But Spirit also wants you guys to know it's okay to enjoy your life, even the small things, and give thanks. Just keep enjoying your life, enjoy the little things, enjoy those little moments where you can just have a pocket of happiness and give thanks. And this person is actually watching this too. So they're watching you enjoy your life, they're watching you have everything that you wanted, even the small things, while they feel like they're losing everything. That's what I said, like this could be all one person, or this could just be, or it could be two people, but I feel like more so like it's one person. So the bridge that's holding this energy together between you and this person or persons, it says, is it really true love or lust? So either you or this person are questioning, is it true love or is it just lust? Do I really want this person because I really love them, because I have some type of emotions or feelings towards them? Or is it just lusting energy? But in the back of somebody's mind, because this is still the bridge, it says this is my person. Why do you think you why do you think you can just take them from me? So maybe you broke up with this person and now they're sitting here and watching you be in a whole new relationship, and they're trying to figure out if they really do love you or if they're just lusting after you because they can't have you anymore. And if you got with a new person, like this person, your ex is like, you're my person. Why do you think you can just come in here and take them from me? Like, how dare you? Like, I don't know. This person feels like they're very entitled, like possessive. So the likely outcome for you guys, for my air babies, is your blessings are on the way. Do not lose hope. Your blessings are on the way right now. Don't lose hope. They're coming. Stay strong, okay? I asked what's the likely outcome for this person, and they got I saved myself and our kids from you. You will never find us again. So if this person was doing some messed up shit in your guys' relationship and now you're hiding from them, you're running from them, this person knows that they'll never find you again, or they'll never have access to you again. And if you guys had kids together, they're learning that they don't have access to these kids, or they're getting pissed off because they don't have access to you and these kids. Even if these kids weren't this person's, like they're still sitting here like your mind, their mind, like very possessive. But you're hiding out, you're keeping yourself safe. Spirit wants you guys to know that you guys are safe. Because then after that it says, have you been feeling tired lately? Spiritual upgrade. So if you guys have been feeling tired lately, just wanting to take little naps, or you just get tired, all of a sudden you are getting a spiritual upgrade into your being, into your gifts, your intuition, your discernment, to make it even stronger, sharper. And if you already have gifts, um, like if you're a medium, you're oracle, tarot reader like me, myself, like you have certain gifts that will help you get certain messages out or feel certain things, see things, hear things, know things. All these gifts are getting upgraded for you and into you so that you can start operating at your most highest frequency because you guys did the work. You guys did the work, you got away from this energy, even though maybe some of you guys weren't sure. Maybe you guys felt like you would lose everything if you left because I see the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck with the Six of Wands. Like you still moved away. Even though you felt like you were going to lose everything, you were going to have bad news with money, finances, and all this shit, you still moved away from this energy. You still chose yourself. You knew it was a disharmonious relationship with this Two of Cups in reverse. And you still chose to walk away. You still chose to choose calmer waters. You didn't choose to like be competitive or be revengeful against this person. You just chose your happiness, your kids' happiness. Even if it meant being broke and alone and scared, you were like, fuck it, I have to do this. And you left, you walked. And this person's like, how in the fuck did they do this without me? Like they were supposed to need me, they were supposed to come back to me, they were supposed to this, they were supposed to that. But not taking real accountability for what they actually did. All right, Spirit Team, what do you want them to know the most about everything? I'm losing everything because of you. We got the Eight of Cups, fear of moving on, stagnation, momentum, accepting your lot. So this person does not want to move on. They have a fear of letting you go. Or they don't want you to let them go, and that's why they're gonna come back fighting. Like, I lost everything because of you. It's your fault. You know what I mean? Like, just even if it means fighting with you, like they're still gonna try and come back and fight with you because they want to have some kind of access to you. You might be dealing with the Pisces or have Pisces in your chart. That's the first card that we have out with the energy. All right, Spirit Team, what do you want them? What do you want my air babies to know about drinks slash drugs are making me crazy for you? The Fool in reverse. Foolish fear of the unknown, impulsive, poor judgment, risk, and inexperienced and naive. Bro, this person is gonna come back and just be ignorant, be full of fear, be impulsive. They're not gonna, maybe like the drugs are making them be like this. Because it says poor judgment. The drugs are making them have poor judgment. The drinking is making them have poor judgment. They're taking risks that are like they're taking risks that can get them in a lot of trouble, is what I'm hearing. Then the real fear behind it is because like they're afraid of losing you. They're afraid of you walking away. They're afraid of having complete access to you. So this is why they're fucking acting like this. This is why they're gonna come back acting the fool, maybe all drunk and on drugs, and tell you like I'm losing everything because of you, but like still be like acting like I love you, I'm crazy about you. And I get a drunk call text, some shit. I don't really like that energy. Hidden what you guys need to know the most for no, look more into it, check the facts. We got the justice card. So Spirit is saying that this person needs to check the facts, their feelings. That's what's really being hidden. Like they feel like no, like the justice wasn't ruled in their favor, but it was ruled in your favor. Because you walked away with the Eight of Cups, like upright, you walked away and you didn't choose to do all this petty shit, like this was your justice to be able to walk away and have a clean slate. And this person is blaming you for. them losing everything, for their fear of being able to move on, for why they're stagnant. There might have actually been like you guys might have actually went to court for something and the judge may ruled in your feelings in your favor. Damn, they feel like the judge ruled because of your feelings. If you guys are actually like in a court hearing like divorce or some shit like that, like they feel like the judge took your side because like of your feelings. They didn't check the facts or some shit like that. But like spirit is telling them like no, look more into it and check the facts and the feelings. It's you that feels like you didn't get this justice, my good sir, my bad sir, my bad ma'am, whoever fucking is in this energy. No, and if you're the one that feels like it's your fault for this person losing everything, or because now they're coming back and telling you that they lost everything and it's your fault, like, no, it's not your fault. Spirit is saying, check the facts. You got the justice, not this person, not this X, is what I'm hearing. So this is definitely an X. Mhm. You guys escaped from their lies, the deceits, the trickery. They felt like you made a break from it. You ran. You saw the dishonesty, you saw the trickery, you saw the risky behaviors, you saw this person spying, lurking, like they might have actually been spying on you too. But like they see you as like picking up and running away. Like you saw through their shit and you picked up your swords and you said, "I'm out." You might be an Aquarius. You might be the Aquarius. You might have Aquarius in your chart, or they might be an Aquarius. We got Libra, Aquarius, and Pisces so far on the board. So we're gonna see what else. But you know what's really being hidden with the small things, the reason why you're being able to enjoy the life that you want and have now, and even the little things and give thanks to is because you fucking woke up. You saw the lies, the deceit, trickery, the risky behavior that this person was pulling. It was revealed, you know, with this moon right here. I'm seeing the moon card on the seven of swords. Like this was revealed to you for sure. In some way, somehow it was revealed to you. All right, Spirit, what is really going on, or what's really being hidden underneath this bridge card, these bridge cards? Is it really true love or lust? What's being hidden with this bridge card? What's truly being hidden with this bridge card? The King of Swords reversed. When I was doing this earlier, when I was shuffling, this card was actually upright. So this person might come at you as a King of Swords upright. So like they're intelligent, they're logical, analytical, strong manners, strength manners. They might act like they're strong. So they said strong twice. Conversations, detached, head over heart, an unemotional, analytical man of authority who makes balanced judgments and gives excellent advice. So this is how this person actually comes off to people or even to you, but really underneath it, they're selfish, they're ruthless, they're deceptive. Ooh, oh my God, it's so massive. Like in my hand, like a little whirlwind. Everywhere they go, they fucking start up a little whirlwind. Start up a little. Someone who is overly cautious, malicious, premeditated. They premeditated this shit. They already had a plan. They saw you as weak and vulnerable, and they were like, well, let's see what I can do with this. They could, a Libra again. So there's some type of balance being brought to justice because this Libra is in reverse and this one's upright with the justice. So like the scales are being weighed, or they already have been. All right, Spirit, what's really being hidden with this is my person. Page of Cups. Why do you think you could just take my person like this, Pisces again? The moon again. They're going to come in and offer you some kind of love, some kind of support, or they want to. But Spirit is telling you listen to your intuition. They might see you as like this psychic, um, imaginativeness, like dreaming, or they might come in like this, acting like that. Someone interested in learning about emotional issues, love, comfort, kindness, like they might come in acting like they're concerned now about how they treated you and how they did things with you, and now they're learning from their mistakes and they're sorry and all this fucking shit. They could be younger than you, or you could be younger than them, because this one says, uh, or dependent or youth. So either you guys can have kids, or one of you guys has kids. I just seen the Empress. This is also part of the bridge. This King of Swords in reverse is lusting or trying to decide whether they're lusting or actually in love with this Empress. You might be pregnant. They might want to get you pregnant because there's pregnancy, motherhood. They find you very nurturing. They find you very beautiful. I'm hearing like a piece of art. This person might be an artist or might have an artist's eye, or you do. And then we also got the Six of Wands for the Page of Cups. They want to have this success with you. They want to have you back. They want you back. If you've moved on and they feel like somebody stole you from them, Spirit is saying that they're gonna have to watch you get this new love, this new cup of love from somebody else that actually appreciated you and or appreciates you and have this success with this person. And if not, they're the ones that wants to come back with this little page of cups and have this big success and victory with you. But look at how little that cup is. I mean, it's just one cup. You can offer yourself the same damn cup. You don't have to be with them. If they're gonna offer you the same thing that you already have, what the hell is the point of being with them? You can offer yourself that love. You can offer yourself that recognition. You can choose to listen to your own intuition. What is keeping you connected to this person for real? What is really keeping them connected, Spirit? Besides them wanting to come in and have some success, fucking the Wheel of Fortune. They want to have this good luck. They want to have. They feel like this is destined. They want to have another chance. They see you as their soulmate for sure. They could be waiting for a moment or a cycle to end for you to be able to come, for them to be able to come back in. So, like, maybe, like I said, if you guys are in a relationship, they might be waiting for this shit to end. If, like, there's something that's stopping them from being able to talk to you, see you, or something like that for a period of time, they're gonna wait until this cycle is up and try again to have some kind of good luck with you. They'll fucking wait. They feel like this is fate. This is their destinies to be with you. You're their soulmate. But they're not realizing that they're the ones that are not changing. And that's why they're not getting this Wheel of Fortune, or why it got taken away from them, because this Empress stepped up and they stayed in this King of Swords in reverse. So the wheel moved in this Empress's favor and not in this King of Swords favor, and that's why they feel like they're losing everything in their other thing I was hearing is if like things are looking good for you and they see the wheel moving in your favor, that's the other reason why they want to come back, because they want to be a piece, they want to be part of this pie. They want a piece of this pie is what I was trying to say, but they want a part of it. They want to be a part of it. They don't want to just have a piece. They actually want to be a part of this good fortune with you, this new beginning with you. And they're seeing you have this success. They're seeing you step into your emperor slash emperor energy, whether you be a male or female. And they're like, I want that with them. Why can't I have this with them? That's what's really holding you guys together, is the fact that either one or both of you guys are still trying to have this good luck, this good fortune with each other, even though you guys both know this shit is toxic. Maybe both or one of you guys want to have some type of peaceful resolution with the Five of Swords in reverse. Reverse. Or they're seeing you move on. Like I said, they're seeing you move on. They're seeing you let go. They're recognizing the fact that they're coming to some realization that like if they don't fucking change and actually let go of this defeat energy and try to actually have like a peaceful resolution with you. They move on from whatever was holding you guys back. They end the conflict. That maybe they'll have this Wheel of Fortune with you. But it's all just hope. It's all just like so. The reason why your blessings are coming your way, like I said, is because you guys chose to stand your ground with the Seven of Swords. You chose not to let this person keep pushing you around, keep doing what they were doing, being this lustful, deceitful, lying fucking energy. You saw them for the King of Swords that they really are, and you stood up for yourself. You became brave with this Leo energy. You stepped into your strength, your courage. You could have Leo in some of your placements, one of your placements, but you like stepped up and stood up for yourself. You said, fuck this, I'm out. I'm down. And like I said, this is how they see you too, with the Seven of Swords and the Seven of Wands. Actually, did I say the Seven of Swords? I meant the Seven of Wands. With the Seven of Wands and the Seven of Swords, two sevens. This person, like I said, feels like you just fucking stood up for yourself, packed your shit, and dipped. And if you weren't the one that packed your shit, you packed their shit and made them dip. But you stood up for yourself. You stood up for your beliefs. You stood up for your truth. You fought your corner. You protected yourself, your kids, because this one says, I saved myself and my kids from you. You will never find us. So if you're a single mom and you had to go in hiding because of this person, like, you stood up for yourself, and this is why you are getting this new beginning, why you're able to have new blessings come your way because you chose not to seek revenge, chose not to do the petty things that this person was doing to you. You chose to keep moving. See, I told you the chariot. You guys, you stood up for yourself and you moved on. You left. You fucking left this situation. You search for your own victory. You're like, fuck it. You were determined. You had the willpower. You took your control back. You became self-disciplined and you worked hard and you stayed focused. And this is why. This is why this beautiful blessing is coming to you guys. Because you stood up for yourself and you moved away from the bullshit and the drama. All right, Spirit. And you let go of the hurt, the pain, and you started healing with this Three of Swords. They told me to look at the bottom of the deck before I changed it. You let go. You let go of all the shit that was holding you back. You let go of all the drama that this person was continuously putting you in, and you said, "Nope, I'm good." All right, Spirit. What do you want? What is? Oh my God, what is the likely outcome for the person that says, "I saved myself and our kids from you. You will never find us." The Three of Pentacles reversed. Waste of time, lack of ambition, delays, disappointments. This person is not going to have a very happily ever after like you. They're going to have a lot of disappointments. They're going to feel like and lack a lot. They're going to feel like they might have felt like they wasted their time now with you, or whatever efforts that they're trying to put into finding you and the kids. It's a fucking waste of their time. They're not going to find you. Disappointment. They're going to have some disappointment for sure. What? Oh, the King of Pentacles. They want to be your security. They might come in offering like gifts, is what I'm hearing. This person could be very successful. It says mature, grounded man, successfully wealthy, businessman, bettering yourself, not a risk taker. They could be seeing you getting with somebody like this. They could be seeing you with the King of Pentacles, somebody that's taking care of you financially, seeing you seeing you and this person as high standards now, like they feel like you're better than them now, or that you're dating somebody better than them. All right, Spirit, why is the Three of Pentacles and the King of Swords right here for this outcome? Is this, I mean, the King of Pentacles. I said the King of Swords. Oof. This person wants to be the King of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. That is the mother French truth. Clarity. They want to be this King of Pentacles for you again, but they cannot because they're in this King of Swords energy reversed, and you really saw them for who they were, and you fucking were like, all right, I see you for who you are, and that's all I needed to know. You cut the bullshit. You started a new plan for yourself. You seek victory. You got mental clarity, clear thinking, breakthroughs, ability to concentrate, communication, realizing the truth. Like I said, you guys fucking saw it. You guys stood up for yourself. This is the truth. Spirit is saying that if this is the King of Pentacles that's looking for you, they're not going to be able to find you. That's the truth. If this person is the one that wants to come back and act like they're this King of Pentacles when really they're the King of Wands in reverse, that's also the truth. And whatever time and efforts they put into looking for you, trying to find you, trying to talk to you, it's all going to be fucking worthless. Somehow, some way, something's going to happen where whatever type of communication they were trying to have with you, it fucking fails. If they were trying to drive to your house, they might get a flat tire or get pulled over. If they were trying to call you, the call's not going to go through or your number's going to be changed, you block them, some shit. You know what I mean? Like something is going to happen every time that this person tries to contact you that they're not going to be able to. All right, Spirit, what do you want them to really know about what's going on? Holy crap, with, hold on. Wow, a lot of cards just fell out in front of my face. Hold on. Ha, have you been tired? So, the first thing I saw, the first thing that kind of flipped over was this Eight of Wands. Either you or this person has been feeling trapped, restricted, held back, not very ambitious. Might be having a little bit of fear, anxiety, feeling repressed, hopelessness, backed into a corner. So either you or this person feels this way. And Spirit is telling you, don't worry, it's that this is for your own good. This is an upgrade for you. It might seem like a tower moment. It might feel like restricting. It might feel like you're trapped, or even if you felt okay. So the other thing that I'm feeling is that like, oh, hold on, let's put these cards down because like there are so many. Okay, hold on. Let me take out the ones that I saw first so that I can kind of explain to you guys what I'm feeling with all these cards. So let me put all these back. Ooh, the Queen of Wands. We're gonna take that one too because I see the Emperor and I see the Queen of Pentacles and I see the Six. You know what? I'm just gonna shut up now. There's so many cards that I'm seeing. So, like, what Spirit is saying, the reason why your gifts are being upgraded because you did feel like this. You did feel trapped. You did feel restricted. But you're the one that actually caused this tower moment. You're the one that fucking said, "Nope, I'm burning this shit down. I will start over if I have to. I will begin again if that means fucking tearing this fucking thing down myself, lighting this bitch on fire so both of us jump out of it." Because I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel trapped and restricted in my fucking head anymore. Okay, so like the other thing that I was feeling is if you were the one that was feeling trapped and restricted, they wanted you to feel like this. They wanted you to be stuck. They wanted you to feel like you couldn't do anything. But you're the one that caused this tower moment for them and you, because you didn't even realize at the moment that you chose yourself that you knocked down the tower for both of you guys. You said, nope, you crumbled that foundation for both of you guys because you were the one that was holding up the foundation, not this person. And even though there was a tower moment for both of you, either you are the Aquarius or the stars or the star seed energy, but this stepped you into having hope. This stepped you into being back into your creativity, your inspiration. You started spiritually doing this walk or renewal You chose healing and positivity and faith and rejuvenation instead of actually fighting with this person. Even though you left this person, because that's what I'm feeling like is like once you left this person, it caused a tower moment, maybe for both of you guys. And maybe you guys were both in your head at first about the situation, but then after a while, you started realizing that this was the best thing for you, for your kids, for your life, and everything. And you started becoming more hopeful. And they were like, where is my star energy going? Where is my star person leaving? It just caused the tower moment for us, for me. And now they're just gonna start over and leave me here when I really love them or I want to offer them this Two of Cups, or they're seeing you being offered a new Two of Cups because you completed this cycle. You walked into your success, you walked into your happily ever after, and now this person has to sit here and watch you because you chose not to be stuck anymore. You chose to jump the fuck out of the tower and let this person either jump or fall with it. But you completed this cycle, is what I'm feeling, and if you're in a new relationship, this is why. You completed this cycle, you chose yourself, you chose to take that path of the higher self, and now Spirit is going to bring you in this other cup, this equal yoke cup of love that you highly deserve. And if this person's going to come back, they're really not going to come back offering you this kind of cup. They're going to come back offering you that Page of Cups energy. They only, like I said, the only reason why they want to do all this is because they want part of your luck, part of your fortune, part of your destiny. They're seeing you being in this Nine of Pentacles energy, the wealthy woman, the independent woman, the one that can take care of themselves without having to need anybody else. And they're like, damn. It's like wanting to attain the unattainable. They're seeing you as the unattainable, so now they want you even more than what they wanted you when you guys were together because now you're telling them no. And because now they're seeing you in this energy, having all the money, having all the success when they thought they were the ones that was this. Even if they're not a woman, like they thought they were the independent man. They thought they were the ones that was bringing in all the cheddar. And then when you left, then the money left. They were like, what? And it doesn't even mean that like if you weren't the one that was working and you were the stay-at-home parent, and as soon as you pulled your energy away from them, they started losing everything. The money, the house, the cars, all of it. They started losing it because you took your energy back. You cut that fucking tie, you severed that tie, and you said, I'm gone. And they thought they were the real money maker. And if they did come in with money before you, the shit that they did to you while y'all were together is why they're having this shit happen to them now. Cause and effect. Y'all, this person like racked up some debt. There's a lot of Aquarius energy in here. Either you're the Aquarius or they have Aquarius in their chart because we got the Queen of Wands too. They're seeing you as the fair judger, the one that makes the right decisions, the one that stands up for themselves, the one that's clear about what they want and their needs, one who's suffered a lot or hardship, an intelligent, witty, analytical woman. They feel like you have this kind of keen insight on things, your feelings, even though like you're an air sign, they feel like you balance out your feelings and your mind, and um that's the double-bladed sword right there because you're able to operate out of both your heart and your mind. You're able to think and feel about the situation without only fixating on one or the other, like how you feel or how you're thinking. Because as we all know, as air signs, we all overthink. We're all very analytical. We're all like, okay, but what are the facts? Some of us don't want to look at how we actually feel. But if you're this Queen of Wands, you are in control of your emotions and your mind. You're able to make a decision based off of both, not just one or the other. And this person is afraid that If they come back to you, you're gonna be in this Queen of Wands energy, and that sword right there, and it's gonna cut real motherfucking deep. That tongue, they feel like you're gonna cuss them out. They feel like you're gonna tell them what's up. Like you knew what I wanted, what I needed from you. I kept on telling you. I told you over and over again. Why the hell are you here? I already made my decision. I already made my choice. I already left. What are you doing here? They're so afraid of the fact that you might turn them down, might tell them no, not once, but twice, maybe a third time. I don't know. But they're afraid that you're gonna fucking be like, nope, I'm cool. We already had our chance. We already had our shit. Like, what do you want? So I'm seeing the temperance at the bottom of the deck. You guys are in balance. You guys are at peace. You guys are patient. You guys are moderating. You guys are becoming inner. You guys are having this inner calm. And if you haven't already, this is coming for you guys, okay? This person or this person's actually seeing you being in this energy where you're just like, you have everything together. You have it all tempered out. You know, you could have Sagittarius in your placement somewhere. Like I have Sagittarius in my North Node. So like you could have Sagittarius in your North Node or your Moon, Mercury, Venus, all that stuff, you know. Like if you don't have your birth chart, you should check it out. But yeah, and they see you moving fast. Oh nope, actually it's not you. They want to move in fast with this devil energy. They're still addicted. They're still obsessive. They're still holding on to things that they should not be holding on. Drinking drugs. And it says right here, the drugs and the drinking is making me crazier about you. Throat chakra is closing up. They really want to come in and offer you this little, they want to come in rushing and give you some romantic proposal with this King of Cups. They're gonna be like, I'm following my heart. They want to take action. They're gonna come back, but it's gonna be rushy and then this devil energy when they offer you this romantic proposal or love offer. And the only reason why they're doing it, like I said, is because they're seeing you tempered. They're seeing you happy, at peace, moving on with your life, and they do not want that because it does not involve them. All right, the we're gonna get my hidden heart's desire cards and see what's being hidden more with each one of these last four cards that I want to get a little deeper into since we got pretty deep into your guys' outcome. All right, Spirit, what do you want them to know the most or what's really being hidden with the Eight of Cups in reverse? Shocking turmoil, trouble, unexpected. So they were shocked when you moved on. And they are shocked that they're the ones that are losing, that they're the ones that's losing everything. And they are shocked that they're actually afraid of losing you or of you actually really walking away and there never being a chance with you. They do not want to move on. They're like, no, like, please, this is like, what? Like literally, they're like, what? I love you. The things that cross my mind while I'm by myself. I hate you. These things go through my mind while I'm by myself. I fuck you. These things run through my mind while I'm by myself. Well, fuck you. It's always on my mind. Think I need some help. This is how this person feels. Like it's a love-hate thing with them. Like some days they love you, some days they fucking hate you, and that's probably because of the drugs and the drinking. But when they're by themselves, this is when they feel this way the most. They're still feeling hopeful, expecting, and faith and manifesting. They're still trying to manifest you in some type of way. They're still trying to have some type of hope. Like the song says, I love you, I hate you, I F you, well, fuck you. You know what I mean? Like this person like goes through like a whole bunch of emotions all the time. But somewhere deep inside of them, what's really being hidden in their heart is that they're trying to manifest you back. They're having some type of faith. Some of them, some of you guys might be expecting or want you, or they want like you to have their child because it was like expecting, or they were expecting you to come back and you didn't. Then that could have been pretty fucking shocking to them that you did not come back. They expected you to come back and you didn't. All right, Spirit, what's really being hidden with justice? With the justice card and no, check the facts and the feelings. Bitterness, resentment, anger, hurtful words. So this person is bitter, and this is why they're telling you no. Check the facts, check the feelings. This person is projecting onto how they actually feel. They're bitter, they're resented, having resentment. They want to hurt you with their words. I just said they want to hurt you, so they might actually want to actually hurt you, but like what I was trying to say is that they want to hurt you with their words, or they were trying to. And my music stopped right then and there, and it said warning about like restarting the system. So this person wants to restart. They want to restart the system with you. They want to restart the games, the bullshit, the lies. Like they don't give a fuck. Like as long as they get you back. And if like they were the if it's because they're bitter. They're mad as fuck. They're hurt. So they want to come back and apologize. They want some type of forgiveness return. I'm sorry, I'm telling you guys, like it's like they underneath it is the fact that they're bitter. That they're watching you have this if you're in a new relationship, they're watching you have some type of intimacy, bond, sensual. I said sexual. Maybe they feel like you're being sexual with this person. They feel it and you're able to confide in somebody other than them. And they want this with you. This is like but really underneath it, the real feeling is that they're bitter because you didn't come back like the way that they expected you to because they weren't ready to let go. They still wanted to have this intimacy, they still wanted to have this bond with you, but you rejected them. With this rejection at the bottom of the deck, you rejected them, dismissed irrational fear. Or this was their actual fear and they manifested this shit. Now they feel like if they come back and they apologize to you and they offer you this intimacy, that you'll take them back. They're clinging, they're holding on, they're spying, and they're obsessive. If you had a feeling that they were spying on you, they definitely are because that was on another card. Yeah, see, like the Seven of Swords. There, I didn't even want me to pick it up together because they don't want you to know. They don't really want you to know that they're clinging, spying, holding on to you, and possibly being in this deceptive energy. Maybe spreading some lies about you. But mostly what I'm getting from this is the reason why they're clinging on to you so bad is because you left them. You made a break. You took off. You didn't let them keep lying to you. Didn't let them keep playing this game, these games with them. What else is being hidden with the Seven of Swords and clinging spirit? Karma, consequences, cause and effect, and death. Didn't I say that? This is their cause and this is their consequences. The cause and effect, their debt that they're facing now, that they're gonna have to watch you. Be happy. Move on with your life. And they're gonna have to sit in this karma and spy on you and cling on you and obsess over you because they can't actually be with you. They're gonna keep watching everything happen for you and everything's gonna keep falling apart for them and they're like, what the fuck? Please clarify what's being really hidden with the Fool in reverse and the drinks and drugs spirit. Healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing. They should be healing like you are, but they're not. They refuse to heal. They refuse to let go. They refuse to actually take care of themselves. And if not, they're watching you go through this. They're watching you heal, and it's causing them to be in this full energy, like to be in the fear of the unknown, to be impulsive, to have poor judgment, be risky, like, or maybe they feel inexperienced in healing. They feel inexperienced on purifying, cleansing themselves, taking care of themselves, something like that. All right, so what else is being hidden with the Fool in reverse and the healing card? My lordies, they're definitely in this emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. They are affected by the fact that they're watching you heal, move on without them. They feel conflicted about this, clashes, differences, and incompatibility. Like, they know that there's some type of incompatibility. They know that there's some type of conflict between you guys. And they're still obsessively spying, infatuated, endorsion, and addiction. They're still in this devil energy, having to watch you, watching you live the life that they wanted with you. And instead of them having that with you, they fumbled the fucking bag. They fumbled you. They fumbled the life that was a gift to them. And now they have to watch you have all this, have your new beginning. And this is the clarity, the honest truth. This is your confirmation. Set your intentions, your honesty. But this is like, this is spirit telling you, like, this is the truth. This is your confirmation that everything I just said is the truth. That this person is fucking secretly spying, obsessively watching you because they cannot heal. They're in this cloudy judgment, elusive, unbalanced, disordered. They're seeing you be balanced, they're unbalanced. So I was seeing the twin flames card earlier, like the mirrored energy. Like they felt like you guys were mirroring energies. So they felt like if you were in this cloudy judgment, then, or if they were in this cloudy judgment, you were going to be in this cloudy judgment, is what I was trying to say. And now they're realizing that you got out of this cloudy judgment, and now they're the only ones that were and still in this cloudy judgment. You came in with clear intentions. You came in with honesty, truth. You were trying to give this person what you wanted, and that you were hoping to get back from this person, but they were already in this cloudy judgment, pretending like they knew what they wanted, pretending like they wanted the same shit that you wanted, when really they really weren't sure. Even though they might have had money, they might have had like a nice house, car, clothes, all this shit, they were still unclear of what they really wanted with you. They were not open. They did not have an open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerability. They saw you have this open heart, be receptive, be vulnerable to this person, and they took advantage of that. They took advantage of that. They took advantage of your open heart. They took advantage of the kind woman that you were. They put you in this state of confusion, uncertain, unclear, unsure. They did it on purpose so that you would feel this chemistry, this spark with them, so that you would let down your boundaries. But now that you're setting boundaries, it is causing them to get to this breaking point where they're like, oh, hell no. Kissing you is all that I've been thinking of. Kissing you is good, good. My man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. Spoiling me, driving me crazy. My man, my man, my man, my baby, my baby. Me down, spoiling me, driving me crazy. This person either in this lover girl, lover boy energy, you could be dealing with an earth sign because I believe Earth got this song yesterday, if not Fire did. Can't remember. So either you're dealing with the fire or earth sign for sure because I haven't done water yet. Or they have these placements and they still want to be in this lover boy, lover girl energy with you. Or they're seeing you be in this lover boy, lover girl energy with somebody else. I'm also hearing that an ex, maybe your partner's ex is watching this and they're like, they weren't like that with me. Yeah, like I'm hearing like both of your guys' exes are like, watching you guys being this lover girl, lover boy energy, and they're like, they were never like that with me. How come they weren't like this with me? Well, my good sir, my good child, woman, whoever the you are, because you guys are just acting like children. The reason why my air babies are looking better with the new person or on their own is because you did not make them feel comfortable, safe, protected, and cherished, loved, be able to trust you the way that they should have, to be able to open up their heart, to be able to be vulnerable, to be able to be receptive to a person that's going to give them the equal give and take. You were not that. So, when you got with my air sign, maybe they were still learning. Maybe they were still going through the changes, and you did not give them the benefit of the doubt. You just saw them for what they were at that moment. And you still chose to hurt my air babies. You still chose to use their vulnerability. You still chose to use what you knew would work against them, to trap them, to make them feel stuck. When you knew that doing this would eventually push them away. I'm pretty sure they warned you about it. My air babies are pretty straightforward. But still, you chose to make them be in this energy. Not because they really wanted to be. They were trying to give you the love, the affection, the healing, the support, the intimacy, maybe even had children with you or have children with you, and you still treated them like they were not equal to you and made them lower their standards, made them lower their self-esteem, made them lower who they were until they realized that that wasn't them, that you were projecting your energy onto them. And if you guys were doing it to each other, the air signs are the ones that leveled up and you got left behind. So, my crosswalker, my little cross watcher, I call them crosswalkers because all they can do is walk across the street and watch. They can't come talk to you. They can't be part of your bubble. All they can do is watch you from across the street. They can try and walk across the street and come talk to you, but you know in the video when the girl's walking across the street, what happens to her? Kaboom! 10 points! You know what I'm saying? Like, they can try to do all this shit to you guys again, but they're not. And my little crosswalkers, my little cross watchers, you're not. These air babies leveled up and they left you behind. They set boundaries and they found the spark and the passion and the chemistry within themselves that they did not need to find within anybody else first before they even got in another relationship. If they did, and if they were broken when they got into this relationship, they worked on themselves to get as far as they did. What did you do? You stayed stuck. You stayed broken. You stayed in the shattered, hurt, manipulative bitterness and chose to keep spying, keep watching, keep being a little watcher from behind a screen or a parking lot or wherever the hell you were at. And that's where you're going to be stuck at because you chose not to level up. Yeah. Abandoned, distracted. Like, if you're the cross watcher working, I was gonna say lurking. Maybe you're working too, watching shit. I don't know. Or they worked a lot, but somebody feels abandoned, left out, walked out, cold, distracted, sidetracks, change, delays. So this was a change for them. This was a delay for them. This caught them off guard when you left them. When you abandoned them, you walked out, you set them boundaries, and you fucking chose yourself. My air babies, they didn't know what the fuck to do. They had this whole plan on how they were gonna have you at their fingertips, at their beck and call, and you totally fucking just left. You left them. Now they don't know what to do. Is there anything else you want them to know, Spirit? Is there anything else you want them to know before we close this out? Ooh, bluff, bluff, pretending, masking, exaggeration. Yeah, this person is bluffing about staying away from you, about not spying on you. They've always been wearing a mask around you. Now it's just finally been revealed to you. What else would you like them to know, Spirit? Ecstasy, chasing thrills, excitement, good time. So this person was masking that they just wanted a good time. They just wanted to chase after you. They wanted the thrills, the excitement. They didn't want a full-blown relationship, is what I'm hearing. They might have been like non-committal. Possibilities, free-spirited, adventures, risk. Yeah, they did. They saw the possibilities. They knew it was a risk. They saw that, hey, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, and they'll still keep playing the game with me. They took that risk, and guess what? You freed yourself. You became the free spirited. You took on the adventures, and you took on the risk, and you got the better perspective. You got the better possibilities in this person. They're like, what? Again, with broken. They're very broken. Shattered, heartbroken, and destroyed. They're destroyed at the fact that you get better possibilities than they do. Realizations, epiphanies, understandings, awakening. You guys came to the realizations that you did not want to stay heartbroken. You chose to be more free spirited. You took the adventures. You woke up. You trusted your intuition, your heart song, your telepathy, your inner knowing. You trusted your intuition. You knew. I'm so proud of you guys. I'm so proud of you guys for chewing yourself, choosing yourself. I was trying to say choosing when I said chewing because I seen the little doggy at the bottom. Loyalty, trusting, reliability, believing. You trusted yourself. You believed yourself. You trusted you. You relied on yourself. You stopped believing the lies, the manipulation, the bullshit. I am so proud of you guys for choosing you and not continuously playing the game of a narcissist. All right, my air babies, that's all I have for you guys tonight. This person will definitely come back. They're definitely gonna like play the victim, play the part, but they're still gonna be in this King of Swords energy in reverse. They're still gonna be selfish, ruthless. They're still gonna be fucking malicious and overly cautious. Even if you guys did try to get back together, this person is always gonna think that you're gonna try and one up on them because they're afraid. So really think about it, my air babies. Until next time, thank you guys so much for being here. Like, follow, share, and subscribe. And drop a comment down below to let me know if you followed me over from TikTok. And I will give you guys a shout out. If you're a day one from YouTube, same thing. Good night. Until next time.